Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid to late January reading. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is Gypsy Insights Tarot. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes and your comments. Love those. Keep them coming. I read and reply to everyone that I possibly can. So Taurus, let's take a look. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign Taurus. And we have the Green Man as your overall energy for this time period. And the Green Man is wonderful for you because it's giving me a very strong King of Pentacles energy. Now it's male or female, it's not meant to be gender specific here, it's a general reading. But we have the energy of initiative, fertilization and action. So what you put your effort towards is going to grow. But it's dependent on what you put your energy into. So for some of you, you may be deciding where you want to plant seeds, where you want things to grow in your life, and focusing your energy and directing it towards manifesting that particular goal. And for some of my Taurians, you may need to scale down your goals in terms of focusing on one at a time so that it will grow, so that you don't feel overwhelmed or bite off more than you can chew. So Taurus, let's take a look and see what we have for the bulls for mid to late January. We've got past energy, present, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you, your hopes and fears, the general outcome, what may be hidden from you, and the overall energy. So Taurus, let's take a look. We do have the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, as I said at the beginning there, it's all about making sure that you don't bite off more than you can chew. Focus on one where you direct and focus your energy. That will be the thing that grows for you, Taurus. Past energy, we do have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, you may have spent some time with family at Christmas, the New Year, the holidays, however you chose to spend it. But that's in the past. I feel that there's now distance. You may live at a distance from family, different city, state, country even for some of you. And in the near future, we've got another card of choice. So there may be a little bit of procrastination, holding back when it comes to making choices. Some of you may be making choices about where you feel is fertile land. Some of you may be thinking about a move, and some of you may be thinking about where to put money, where you want to invest your time, your effort, your energy, your money. It seems like you have some sort of target, but you're not sure if you can do it, or you're not sure if you can make this target. Let's see. In the near future, I've got you here as the King of Wands. Now this is male or female, not meant to be gender specific, but it's some of you may have some fire in your chart. But more than that, I just get an energy of this man here. You see, he's pointing to a map on a board there, and he has this cat in front of him, which tells me that he's an independent person, free to make his own choices about where he wants to be in the world. Some of you may be thinking you may be limiting your thoughts about your life, about your future, about where you want to live or where you want to work. Spirit is asking you to expand that, to expand your thought process, to expand your thinking when it comes to what you might want to do, where you might want to live, where you might want to go with your life in the future. Your best path to follow is the Three of Wands, which is exactly what I just said, basically. The Three of Wands is all about growth. It's all about manifestation, the law of attraction. So where you put your effort is going to is going to be something that you can manifest. You have the ability to do that with this wand energy. So where's your passion? Where is it that you really want to be? Where is the focus going to be for you? I feel it has to be something that fires you up, gets you motivated, not just with this kind of stuck energy, because with that Two of Wands in the reverse, it does feel like clipping your wings. But it could be self-limitation, guys. You may feel stuck, you may feel unable to make choices, but Spirit is saying you always have the ability to make your own choices in life. So expanding your view, expanding how you're feeling about your current circumstances. Yeah, the Magician tells me that you have the ability to manifest what it is that you want. You have the resources available to you. So for some of you, you may be focused on lack, or feeling like you don't have enough, or feeling like you need to do something more. But Spirit is saying, actually, no, you have the ability right now to bring something into fruition. But it's going to take action from you. It's going to take making a choice and focusing on that choice. It feels like you're in a little bit of limbo or in between. Yeah, what you're fearing is the Six of Wands in reverse. You're fearing failure, which when we fear failure, we limit ourselves. We don't do the thing. We don't take the risk. The outcome for you is the Seven of Swords. There could be an avoidance of making a decision, putting it on the back burner, procrastinating, avoiding making a really tough choice here, guys. And what's hidden is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a feeling of, again, I get a very strong independent energy with this King of Wands. I also get a feeling here of disciplined choices, disciplined actions. Let's see, I'm going to pull one more card from this deck here. Disciplined actions, disciplined choices. But the outcome is the Seven of Swords. For some of you, you have a long-range plan, but you're not revealing it. You're not telling anyone. You're fearing that it's going to fail, but I actually don't feel that it will. With the Nine of Pentacles, I do feel that is a wish granted, but in the future, down the line. The Magician tells me that you could pull this off, that Seven of Swords, but you seem to be keeping it on the down low. For whatever reason here, you may feel like it's not time. There may be a gestation period here, guys, of say 9 months to a year before this goal is set. You know, I see you here preparing for this goal. You see that target in the distance? I feel that it's something that you have that is at a distance from you that you want. It feels like a distant dream. We have the Serpent, knowledge and healing. That feels very strong with this green man as well. Now, the Serpent is a sign of health, of course, but also I get shedding a skin. The Serpent. And the King. Yeah, that's that King of Wands energy. You could be dealing with a man in authority, or you could be that particular person. Very masculine energy, but again, it could be that this green man is calling you to take action in a more masculine fashion. Doesn't matter your gender. There's authority here. There is strong sexual energy as well. And of course there's an energy of making sure that you do things the right way with that King of Wands energy. You know, not doing things underhanded. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to get some cards from the Gypsy Witch Oracle for you, Taurus. Making sure you do things according to how they're meant to be. You know, you don't want to attract negative karma. The Three of Wands, you want to attract positive energy, good things to you, and I see you doing that as long as you do things the right way. Yeah, you'll hit this target as long as you don't undermine other people. Keep things above board. You know, the serpent can also be a sign of doing things that, you know, it's like a snake in the grass, all this green energy. You don't want to be bitten by the snake there. Cunning. Seven of Swords can be a little bit of a shady or cunning energy, so just be a little bit careful of that. Yes, we have loss of property, averting evil. Loss of property, averting evil. Now I feel it has something to do with this Seven of Swords with the serpent. Make sure that I feel you'll get what you want, but there could be a karmic thing if it's done in a way which is subverts justice. I hope that makes sense for some of you. So when it comes to making choices, making sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. For some of you, you may feel like someone around you is against you, or you'll fail because of somebody around you that you feel is doesn't have your best interest at heart. Be mindful, be careful of who you get involved with mid to late January. Making decisions that are above board, but conversely, on the other side of things, you know, not revealing all of your things, all of your plans, all of your strategies, if they're above board, to people who aren't, because they could subvert that. They could cause loss of property, loss of money, loss of income. So make sure that you're careful about who you involve yourself with here, Taurus. Let's see, anything else with this green man energy? Great joy. Yeah, something can bring you great joy here, Taurus. But there's just a little bit of a careful what decision you make. Yeah. There's one decision here that is the right thing. And you'll know what that is. And if you're tempted to do something that is against the law, or is, well, the serpent is something that's shady, or get involved with someone that's a bit shady, then, you know, obviously that's going to have consequences. Yeah, one more here, guys, with that Two of Swords in the reverse. Riches, the ship. It's a symbol of riches, wealth, either by inheritance or trade, and a voyage. So it could be that what you want is far from you or at a distance. It could involve a long voyage. That could, of course, mean this is something that is in the future, not directly around the corner, something that you're waiting on making a decision about. All right, let's see. Any advice here for Taurus, please, Spirit? There's a lot here that's on the surface, but there's a lot that's under the surface as well that you're carrying around. It's a more of a secretive energy. What passion are you ready to pursue? That's the thing. I feel that you are passionate about this pursuit. Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side or given up on or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? So write a list of the passions that you want to give life to right now. Then perhaps journal or write down how you can incorporate more of what you're passionate about into your life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life here, which you're going to achieve. What are you waiting for? Someone else to do it for you? Are you waiting on someone else before you can take the big leap? What if you were to take life into your own hands and forge your own unique path? Put your heart into action and ask yourself, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more waiting for others. Do it scared and take the leap. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and you will discover what you are really made of. Wild soul, strong heart, can't lose. Oh, love that energy. So yeah, what you want here, it's going to manifest. Just that small little energy there of making sure that you're careful with this strategy, this plan. You'll have to be a little bit strategic here and on a need-to-know basis, because there will be people around you who don't have your best interest at heart. This snake energy, don't get bit before you take this journey, because there could be something that is a wedge or something that is a hiccup or an obstacle if you allow it to be. I feel it's another person, guys. Let's see. I'm going to see, who is this serpent? It feels like another person. Now, it's a karmic energy. Justice. It's a karmic energy. Again, I'm getting the same message here about making sure you do the honorable thing, the right thing. And we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, otherwise there would be regrets. I do feel beating yourself up about something. But you'll see in this card, right in the window, there is a new day, a new dawn, and I feel that that's this ship, riches, wealth, inheritance, trade, a voyage, something there. Putting things right in your world is what I'm getting from Spirit. Let's get one more card for you guys, Taurus. Message for Taurus, please. What is the message here for Taurus? Abundance, yeah. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Oh, yeah. Loving that for you guys. Wishing you the very best, Taurus. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me. My link is down below, or you can just Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot, on Etsy, ETSY. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your hypes, your subscribes, and your comments. Please do subscribe, guys. Love to have you. Trying to get my numbers up here. Been around since 2018 here on YouTube, so I'm one of the old guard. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you haven't already, I would love to have you. Thank you so much, Taurus. Please do take care, and bye for now.